Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in the world of Agrarian Skies 2, picking up just where we left off. And we're going to get to some work today. We're going to try and get some automation going. So, let's kind of look at a couple things. So we have this one here where it wants us to make the Tinker's stuff. And then storage, we kind of get into a lot of the storage stuff. What's assembly line? Oh, this gets us into Mine Factory Reloaded. That's a cool line. Mob Hunter. Surprised we haven't gotten more of these. We need to kill 20 of them. I guess we're going to have to make sure we kind of keep up on going over there. Mystical Blood, Thaumaturgy, Botania, Bees, AE, and then whatever that one is. So, okay, now is it in here? I want to make... I think we're going to skew off a little bit from the book, just a bit, because there is some things I want to make. So, what I would like to make is an automatic sieve. Okay, so we are going to need Invar. Okay. All right, I want to check that. All right, so we are going to kind of stick with the book. What we're going to do is we're going to get into here, and we're going to make ourselves a smeltery. So it wants us to make one sear tank, one controller, one drain, and 16 bricks, and that'll give us a gear cast, which will be kind of cool. So let's head over here. Let's get ourselves some clay, some sand, or some gravel, some sand. Let's go over here and craft us up some grout. So I believe it's like that, and then that, and then if I remember correctly, it's that, and that gives us 8 grout. Now what is that doing? Why is it going up like that? Oh, it's just automatically making it for us. That's the auto crafting thing. Okay. It's weird because I could just literally do that, so it's a very weird thing for it to do, but whatever. Alright, so let's get this stuff cooking up. Let's go put this away real quick. Like I said, I got a little kooky with the clay. I really didn't need to make that much. I was watching TV and not really paying attention. So while that's cooking, we're going to try and keep up on killing mobs to try and get some of those things opened up. Really? There's none over here? Wow, we kind of failed, didn't we? Weird. All right, I get a feeling, yeah, our thing broke. So let's go grab some flint. This is what we've been doing, or I've been doing, to let this thing run. Actually, I think, if I remember correctly, I may have just left flint in here. I did, yeah. So I would go like this, come fix it up, just leave the flint, because I made flintmatics for the farm as well. So, alright, so as long as we keep this bad boy going, it'll keep on chopping, getting us wood and whatnot. Cool, okay. Alright, let's kind of see how our grout is going. We are doing well. Okay, so let's make... I keep wanting to run somewhere else. So we're going to want to make ourselves a controller. Alright, that gives us the book. We're going to want to make ourselves actually a couple of drains. Okay, so there's 2 of those. We are going to want to make ourselves a tank for the lava to go in. Okay, that's that. And then it wanted us to make a bunch of bricks. And let's grab some more of these. See how many more we can make. That makes 8, so we're going to have to wait a little bit on that. While we do that, I'm thinking, where do we want to put this? This is kind of like an untapped area over here. So I'm thinking we're going to want to use this. Alright, I know I could try and get these pieces, but we have literally so much wood, I absolutely just do not care. Alright, so we're going to make a giant hole in our platform, which is very dangerous, but it's good enough for now. Let's head over here, see if we can make the last of our 16. I still don't think we're going to have enough. That gets us to 13. So we just need a couple more. This seems to be cooking pretty quickly, so that gets us 15, and that plus 1 more. Boom. Will give us our 16th one. Sweet. Okay, so let's claim this real quick. I think we made everything. We did. We get our gear cast. Sweet. And that gets us in this. It wants us to make a casting table. So we might as well just get all of this stuff done at once. I just need 2 more. Let's split this here. There's 1, and there is 2. Cool. And boom, there's our casting table. Let's see, does that open anything up here? It does. Gives us a slimy sapling and some aluminum brass that we're going to need. Iron we've already gotten. Like I said, we're going to keep the iron ore. We're going to keep the copper ore. We are not going to process this. It does want us to make some bronze. So as you can see, guys, we are cooking through this. So let's actually go get this set up real quick. And let's see. Just going to make, for now, just a standard size one. Okay. And then use a piece of wood as the base. Nope, not what I want to do. I think, actually, I don't even need to do that. If I just take this and set it here. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll put this here. Okay. We'll put the drains. I kind of want to put the drains up higher, to be honest with you. And we're going to have to watch our light levels. Okay, so it doesn't actually give us enough, so we're going to have to grab a little bit more. You know what? I could just put the drains there. The only reason I didn't want to put the drains here is I'm going to have to put the tables kind of floating a little bit over the void, and I'm not a big fan of that, but I don't see us taking this down anytime soon, so this should be okay. I am going to grab a couple slabs. I'm going to make a couple slabs. Let's grab this and this. Let's make a couple more slabs just for my OCD-ness. Alright. And then we're going to do a little bit of a trick to be able to get the rest of the blocks we're going to need to build this bad boy up. So we'll do that. And while I'm here, I am going to make a casting basin because I am going to use that. Okay. So let's head over here. Let's ignore the stupid animals. I'm going to pop that there. We are going to pop a couple of torches up because I do not want anything coming over and getting us. My OCD-ness is going to do this. Do not bite me, animals. Do not. I repeat, do not bite me. Alright, let's do here, here, and here. I don't know why this is going to bug me so much. Don't fall off the edge, Modi. Boom and boom. And finally, we'll throw one over there. Okay, cool. Alright, so there we go. We got ourselves our first smeltery up. Let's go ahead and pop this out. We're going to put our casting table right here. Then we're going to pop this bad boy out. See if we can catch it. I love when I catch it. And then we're going to put this here. And finally, there and there. And boom, we got ourselves a little 3x3 smelter. Yeah, these trees are going to piss me off. I'm going to have to move them. All right, let's show off that zombie brain munching again real quick. Let's do this. Watch. Oh, it's going to give you so little. Oh, yeah? Tons of saturated. You saw the stuff go up in the corner, right? Okay, so let's, first off, let's grab, where is our, oh, that's right, we lost our bucket, didn't we? Okay, so let's grab, I put all the iron away. Let me kind of clean up here. All right, so that can go in there. Let me get a couple more pieces of iron. All right, and get ourselves a bucket. We are going to get this whole process a lot better. Let me see. Do I have no lava in there. Of course I don't have any lava in there. That'd be too easy. Oh, all the time I spent just sitting here sifting and doing other stuff. Couldn't put stuff in here to make lava, could I? All right. We'll get that lava cooking up. We'll go over here. I know this thing isn't ready, but I just want to get these things in here so don't forget. Real quick, we're going to make one other thing real fast. We're going to make... I'm trying to decide. I'll just make a normal chest. Do I have wood on me? I have tons of wood on me. Just make a normal chest like so. Come here. Come here. All right, there we go. And we're going to go ahead and pop this bad boy right here. Oop, got it. Like so, and we're going to put that in there. Okay, and then first things we're going to do once we get our lava is we need to make an ingot cast. That is first and foremost. All right, so while we're waiting on this lava for way too long now, let's look at our book and see what else we got here. So it basically wants us to grow our slimy sapling and then get some slime balls out of it, which will be helpful in making some stuff. All right, I have a little bit of bone meal. Let's do this. Okay, maybe not. Let's sleep real quick. Keep that sun up. Keep those crops coming in while we're waiting. Like I said, I gotta keep coming over here and killing these mobs. We need ender pearls. We need more zombie brains. All kinds of stuff. Little guy. Anybody else? Okay. Got another zombie brain. So we got smite, which is nice. And we got another modifier. How many modifiers do we have? Oh, this thing looks weird looking now. We currently have, let's see, it's at master level. Harvestables iron. 2 modifiers remaining. We got reinforced, beheading, got a little bit of sharpness on there, some moss, and we got smite on there, which is cool. So, all right, let's go get this bad boy up. Let's grab ourselves a little bit more bone meal out of here. See if we can get this slimy sapling to grow for us. Does bone meal not work on this? I guess we just got to wait for it to be au natural. All right, that's fine. How's this coming along? Horribly slow. Awesome. Okay. I know if I put lava underneath it, it'll cook quicker, but we're gonna make a whole new setup, which we might actually, maybe while we're waiting on this, we could do this over here. Yeah, maybe we'll start working on this next project and then see if we can actually finish it up in between episodes. So we got our tank. I might actually, okay, this is gonna make sense in a bit, guys. Okay, I'm actually gonna move our tank here. All right, I'm gonna put our tank there, and then we're gonna just basically put the brick here. As long as they're on the same level, it doesn't matter. All right, let's go. Shut up, animals. I kind of am regretting putting them out there because I'm not really using them, and they're trying to murder me, which, just to be honest with you, just straight up rude. And then second of all, they're just super annoying. I might take that autocraft out. I really don't need that. All right, so let's come back here, and while we're waiting on that one bit of lava, let's start working on something that we're going to be using very soon. Just need to give ourselves a little bit more space back here. Not a ton, but enough. Alright. Actually, you know what? We're going to use that lava, not for the smeltery, but actually for what I'm planning on making out here. Okay. So we do this. Alright. And then let's go make ourselves a few cobble slabs real quick. Don't need that many. That's good enough. Stop auto crafting. I'm going to take that out of there. I'm not a fan. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a cool concept, but yeah, it's just going to piss me off. So, all right. So let's come out like this, and pretty much what we're going to do is we are going to build another cobble gen. Okay. But we're going to use this one a little bit differently. So 1, 2. Let's go out here. Just want to make sure I'm giving myself enough room where it will not light our platform on fire, because knowing me, I wouldn't notice until I'm all of a sudden just standing on one block and then like, where'd everything go? Why does everything smell all burny? Okay, so let's do this. So we're going to do it like that. I ran out. Let's throw a torch right here. Keep that lit. All right. Let's head over here, make ourselves just a few more in the top. Thank you very much. A few more of these. Alright. And you guys will kind of see what my plan is. And a lot of you might have already kind of figured it out. It's not that devious. So. Okay, and then we're going to put this here. Then we're going to take a piece of cobble and set it there. And Just for security's sake, we're going to go ahead and build this up out here as well. Put that there, and we'll put this back here. That should keep us covered. Okay, so let's go grab a bucket of water, like so. Hopefully that lava is almost done. Let me do this real quick. Nope, that won't work. Forgot about that. Alright. This is good enough. Okay. So we're going to throw some water in here. Let's go see if our lava is done. And then we're kind of going to do what we were actually talking about last episode, but for a different reason. We're getting close. Okay, so let's run over here. Let's smack a mob or two, squaw in the mouth. See what we can get out of them. I really want some endermen to get in here because I want some more ender pearls. But you know, right now, from a food standpoint, these zombie brains are really, honestly, kind of the best thing. If we can get a zombie brain or two each time, pretty cool. Alright, now we can't run. Do I have a cooked one on, or dry one on me? I don't. Now, I don't know if this is a glitch in the whole thing, or if this is how they're supposed to work, but like I said, boom, and boom, we're almost fully revived, plus we're getting aspects for when we get into Thaumcraft. Okay, so let's make these transfer nodes, and we're going to use them in a couple different situations. So we are going to need a little bit of the old redstone. Okay, we got our ender pearl. We're going to need some stone. Let's see, what else do we need? We're going to need redstone, pearl, a chest. So we can make a chest real quick. And then we are going to need some stone, some redstone, and I think we have everything on us, to be honest with you. So, all right, so let's first off try and make... Oh, I hate sitting here. I know I can just type in pipe, but the sheer amount of laziness. All right, let's see if I can do this from memory. So go like that, and then we go like this and this. I believe it's redstone in the middle with glass at each side. Yes, it is. See, look at that. I'm not as forgetful as I pretend I am. All right, so that goes there, here and here. I believe it was stone and stone, and then we just need to make ourselves a quick chest. Boom. There's that. Perfect. So we got those now. I do want to make some more of these bad boys right here. Oh, we're at 1,000. Cool. So let's do this. Grab that bucket of lava. And I know we can just throw in our smeltery, but we're thinking a little bit more long term. And plus, I want to see if this is going to burn down my place. All right. So there's the lava. Okay. Let's make ourselves a few more crucibles real quick. We just need clay. Grab a couple of these and just break them down. I knew there was a reason I made more clay. Alright, so I need what? 7 pure, 7, 14, 21, 28 is the magic number we're looking for here, which should be right there. Yeah, I already set these down. Can't really pick them up, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this away because we don't need any more of that. Let's grab a little bit more bone meal right here, and let's go make ourselves, oh, let's see. So I wanted 28. So, like that, like this with this gets us that. Okay, we're going to make 4 of these, and this is why this thing is cool. Then I just pop over here. Boom, they're done. Okay. All right, so I think we're pretty close to the end of this episode. I'm going to try and finish working this up. So, all right, so, oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so let's see how I can pull this off. I guess I should probably actually do this out here now that I think about it. Which means I'm going to need more of those. Alright. Once we get some lava, is it still making lava for us? Yeah, it's a quarter of a bucket. Alright, let's go ahead and make just a bunch of these. We have plenty of cobble, and soon enough we will have an abundance of cobble. Shut up, animals. Alright, let's do this. I'm just kind of getting this prepped, and we will actually finish this up probably at the beginning of the next episode. And this kind of is getting away from the book a little bit, but this is something I think is going to make our lives a lot easier to complete stuff in the book. So, okay. So we want this to go 4, right? Okay. Perfect. And for now, we're going to have to just use... Oh, I'm out of torches. Hold on. We're going to have to use torch power until I can get this going. Basically, what I'm making is just an unlimited amount of lava. Okay. So, let's see. I need to get a little bit of coal. That's good. Let's come over here. We got some sticks. And there's that. And boom. And, alright. So, like I said, we're just getting this prepped, and we will probably do the actual setup in the next episode. So there's that. I'm actually going to put this here and break that one. Alright, and then I need regular cobble. We're going to go like this. This is probably going to get... Yeah, it's going to get dark. Alright, and we're going to go like this. Alright, so we got this kind of set up, and we will finish this up in the next episode, and I will show you what the plan is with this on multiple levels. Real quick, I am going to make up a few more of these because I know I'm going to need them. So we'll do 2 sets, should be enough. Alright, sorry, I just want to finish this up real quick, and there, and there. And then, what was it? 1, 2, 1, 2, and then glass in the middle, right? Nope, I had that backwards. Okay, so put glass there, put redstone there, there, and there. 2 sets. Perfect. Okay, gives us 23. All right, guys, so we're going to wrap things up there. Ooh, we got our tree, so we'll take care of that in the next episode, too. All right, guys, well, hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comments section. This totally did not turn into an apple tree. What a waste. And yeah, until the next episode of Agrarian Skies, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye.